War. What is it good for? I ain't sure. You people seem to love doing it though, and frankly, if you're gonna keep doing it, you gotta get better at the whole business, cause it sure looks like the outcome is always a bunch of dead people and not much changing. Either do it right, or maybe take some time off to fix other problems first, then come back to this whole war thing. You still got all manner of illnesses what does you bigger harm than bullets or shells. Why not just call a truce until you all ain't starving or getting sick or having your squishy bits just spontaneously turn off for seemingly no reason no more? And then, if you decide you still absolutely gotta do each other in, you can have some war. As a treat. Every day, I sits in the sewer grate over there and watch the TV in the shop window. I sees the dumbest people whatever was saying war gotta happen cause money or resources or somebody said mean things about somebody with a big important hat and now you just plain gotta go kill someone about it. You even do wars for them make-believe borders what no rat ever cared about, but which yous all love so much you send your little ones off to have all manner of bad things happen to them to defend. Why do war when you could make balaclava? Me, I love balaclava. Little honey things, what I get from the dumpster out back of a coffee shop up the street. Yous people throw those things away when they's a day old cause none of you will eat them here and somehow there's people on the other side of the world what ain't got any whatsoever what needs bombs dropped on them. I almost got stuck in a pipe the other day cause I had too many. Best day this year. But none of yous looks at them honey cakes like the miracle they is. They're a miracle of a whole bunch of people stopping what they was doing to get some cows and butter and nuts and bring them all together so that my happy butkus can sit in an empty bag of cheese doodles and have a nice breakfast when you tosses them out for being a little old. You's telling me yous people is capable of coming up with that and can't come up with some method of calming your roll enough to figure out these other problems what you was living with? I don't know. Maybe the problem is people what don't like being told no or that they got to change. I had an uncle named Benny, what used to live in the bagel shop and eat old paint chips. Mom told him not to, but Benny thought he was the greatest rat who ever lived and weren't nobody gonna tell him the spicy paint chips wasn't good for him. Benny got weird at the end. Angry at everything, Benny was. Got convinced the whole world was out to get him. Now I don't know if it were the paint chips or just an outsized ego, but he got a whole life living in a bagel shop, having every bagel he ever wanted, and when a new family of rats moves in next door to him, Benny gets so mad he runs across the floor of the bagel shop with a mouthful of paint chips and onto a lady's feet. Suddenly, no more bagel shop. No more bagels for Benny neither. I don't know about you, but I want to share the balaclava with my little ones one day, and if that means making friends with rats what ain't like me, I'm gonna do it no matter how odd these manners might be, especially if the alternative is war. You's whole world only has these miracles in it so long as you is in it. Anyway, this is Gus, and these are my thoughts from the gutter. If you like these thoughts, like and subscribe.